I kinda want to talk about Twisted Metal for a minute. Season 2 of the series is coming up, and Season 1 was awesome, so I'm real excited. But I kinda want to talk about the series for people who haven't played it. And I'm talking about this from a lore standpoint. Because I'll be honest with you, the gameplay is not what hooked me. It's the lore, the background, the stories. Even if the first 4 games were super cheesy, they were still fun. So what's the basic idea? The basic idea is you got this guy Calypso. You know, this guy. Also this guy, they really should have stuck with the drawn cutscenes. But it's better than the first game where they used the live action cutscenes, because that's just awful. But I have to say, this is probably my favorite Calypso. So what's the difference here? The first 3 I showed you were from the PS1 series. And there was a stark difference between this game when it was on the PS1 and when it was on the PS2. PS1 had that dark sense of humor, that twisted sense of humor, if you will, but it was much more cartoonish, a lot more lighthearted. In the PS1 games, Calypso was like an evil genie. He did his tournament, he would grant someone a wish, usually with evil genie rules. But let me tell you how stark the difference is between the PS1 and the PS2 game Twisted Metal Black. One guy wished that his face was everywhere because he wanted to be famous in the PS1 game. So Calypso stretched his face out to fill the entire sky. Yeah, that was the thing. Now, the Calypso in Twisted Metal Black, perfect example, there was a cop who failed to save a family from a group of bad people, I don't know if we can say the word. But he lost control and his weapon discharged on the good people too. So Calypso sent him back in time to try again, and he took out all the bad people and saved the family, but one of the bad people survived and took him out. Another great example, one character found his wife cheating on him with a pilot, so Calypso tied the pilot up and let him drive a plane into him. This is again still Twisted Metal Black. So what we're seeing is the difference between an evil genie and a magical mob boss. Twisted Metal Black was certainly much more down to earth, much grittier, and deeply upset. Much as I love it now, as a kid it scarred me. What scarred me was the middle sequence for the character No Face. You can look it up if you want. Let's just say it involves some pretty nasty plastic surgery. Now the idea here is that Twisted Metal Black takes place inside the head of the character Sweet Tooth, or Needles Kane, the clown you see here. And you see the world the way he does, a dark, gritty, psychologically twisted, just nihilistic nightmare. Now, which feel are we getting in the show? A little of both. We get the darker, grittier stuff, but mostly it's the over-the-top, more cartoonish stuff, and I love it. Sweet Tooth is a lot of fun in the show. Body actor is Samoa Joe, voice actor is, oh god, what's the guy's? The guy who played Bojack, I can't remember right now. And they definitely put him on the more cartoonishly crazy clown side of it. I do recommend checking the series out though, especially if you like the older Twisted Metal games. Tell me about your memories with Twisted Metal, and tell me what lore you want to hear about. Vae Victis, save awesome, use up that special ammo.